they just need a complete culture shock. You look at all the great teams, and I mean, France is getting pretty lucky, but like they're just so technical, and the U.S. is the complete opposite of that. And they it's like they play for draws and they don't even want to attack, and then they get caught out of it. It's whatever. At least I can say this: I think the U.S. men's team is not as much of a laughingstock as Argentina is right now, so that is good.
Whoa.
At least we're not wasting the career of one of the best, of not even one of the best player to ever touch a soccer ball.
Yeah, it'd be a shame if we were wasting Pele's career. When's our next game?
That's a good question.
When's the next chance for us to embarrass ourselves? Is basically what I'm asking us.
That's Women's World Cup.
I know when the Women's World Cup
I don't know.
is, and we're about to get into that. Did you find the
It's
game?
at some point in the future.
Okay. It should be like 2 or 3 days. You look that up. Anyway, teams that aren't embarrassing us, the U.S. women's national team, they're doing like the exact opposite of embarrassing us. They're just dominating everyone.
They're just.
What was the result for against Sweden? Was it 2-0, 3-0?
Was it 2?
I know
Our
2.
next one is against Panama.
The men's team is against Panama. What day is that?
Yeah, June 26th, so 3 days at 8.
Okay. I think that's Wednesday?
Panama. Are they the ones that
Wednesday.
knocked us out? The tie against that or something knocked us out? I don't know.
So it's a revenge game.
No.
It's a rivalry
I don't
game.
know if they knocked us out. Panama got in over us from our thing. It was
We lost. We
someone
tied
in
Trinidad and Tobago, and then they
So-
jumped us. Yes. So this is a rivalry game, revenge game. This is the revenge tour. This is the revenge tour.
Dude, they're gonna bring in what was the revenge team? The men's basketball.
The whatever was
that
after
like
the dream team,
Kobe.
not the dream team. After the third place team.
Yeah. It was like the Kobe. Was it the Kobe, LeBron, Carmelo, Dwayne Wade team?
Yeah, probably. But
Get
I think
these
that was the
guys
same team that got the third place.
The revenge.
I'm pretty sure that's the same team that had the third place, but whatever.
I don't know.
This is the revenge tour led by Zardes. Panama, you're next. Get your tiny country that probably has less people than Texas. You're next.
Did you see Zardes scored the goal where I can't remember who it was, but they kicked it. It got deflected, bounced off Zardes' head, and went in goal. Like it was not on purpose.
That's how he scored?
Like it hit Zardes in the face, and that kind of explains how his career has been.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't watch the game. I was watching the new Chucky movie. Pretty good movie. Pretty okay.
It's fine.
Enjoyed it. But yeah, I missed the game. But I will be watching the rest of the revenge tour. And the women's, they played tomorrow, actually, Monday. By the time you listen to this episode, it might have already been over because they play at 11 Central, 12 East, noon Eastern, 11 Central.
Okay. Okay.
Monday afternoon, I don't know. But they play Spain, round of 16, elimination, knockout round. I'm pumped.
They're really good.
Yeah, they're really good. Tobin Heath's a baller. I know they sat out Julia Ertz. I guess she's getting too many headlines because of Zach Ertz. Did you see all that on Twitter?
Yeah. No, I didn't see the whatever on Twitter, but yeah, I forget that I always think it's just a coincidence she has the last name of Ertz, but no, she didn't. She got married to Zach Ertz and changed her last name. It's just so weird because like men don't do that. Like you're never like, oh, it's not LeBron James anymore. It's LeBron. Sorry, I don't know his last maiden name. Oh, it's not Dwayne Wade anymore. It's Dwayne Union. Like that just doesn't happen.
Oh,
yeah.
Let's call him Dwayne Union if he comes back for one more year.
Dwayne Union Wade. Wade Union?
Dwayne Union Wade. Dwayne Wade Union. Dwayne Union Wade. Dwayne Union Wade. I like that better. But yeah, anyway, the Julia Ertz thing, it was like, they like just said like, Zach Ertz, the tweet was Zach Ertz goes to see wife play in World Cup, and then someone like quote tweeted and said, Julia Ertz's husband comes to watch her play, and then it was like, everyone was like out. It was the most social media thing I've ever seen nowadays. It was a very 2019 social media thing.
2019 social media one. Yeah. All I know is Carly Lloyd's a monster.
Carly Lloyd's a monster. Morgan, what's her name?
Alex
Morgan, she still got it. Rapinoe.
Rapinoe.
She's still got it.
Megan Rapinoe. She's, I mean, one of the best dribblers the U.S. women's team has ever had. And Alex Morgan is incredible.
I want to go just pay Rapinoe like a lot of money, and because she's like upset about the little them not getting as paid as much as they should be, and then she has another problem with like the gay rights with the White House or something, I believe. But I want to make sure everything's cleared up because I just want to see her sing the national anthem, and I just want to see everyone's. It's gonna bring a tear to my eye. It's gonna put those little butterflies in my stomach, make my chest hurt, and it's gonna be a sweet moment. I want to see her sing the national anthem.
I definitely think that the gay rights thing she should be. I mean, she's got a very good point.
Well, no, I think all of her points are fine. I think all of her points are very fair. But I'm just saying, I want to fix them. I want to fix them. Personally, I want to fix them just so I can see her sing the national anthem again.
Okay. Gotcha.
So I don't know how I have to fix that, but I'm going to fix it. I'm going to fix it.
Yeah.
Before...
Easy. The gang fixes the...
Fixes... Oh, no, don't finish that.
I'm not. I didn't finish it.
So anyway, but by the time you watch it, she'll be singing the national anthem. You're like, whoa, why is she singing now? And you're like, oh, man, Mikey must have fixed it.
Yeah, I should listen to Slur Word Sports.
They'll be mentioning me on the broadcast. Like, by the time that he recorded this at 10 p.m. Central Time, he fixed it somehow. I'll Venmo her. I'm going to Venmo her.
All right, what are the other headlines we got?
Kawhi, he declined the option.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard declines the option. They are saying the Raptors are the favorite. That's what they're saying. I wouldn't believe a single thing I would read until he signs the deal. Where do you see him? Do you see him staying?
I kind of think he's going to go back to Toronto.
I agree.
But I did read something on Reddit. I don't know how true this is, but I think he's moving. So, red flags. He still hasn't bought a house in Toronto.
I really think it's tough to not try to win back-to-back when you have that chance.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I could potentially see him moving is he realized how much work he had to do in the playoffs. I mean, that's tough. That was one of the better playoff runs we've seen in recent history.
I think I have a new headline. I'm on Reddit. I was looking for more headlines. I think Paul Pogba's going to Atlanta United. Him and all his brothers, they're wearing Atlanta United jerseys. So I think he's coming to Atlanta.
Kawhi?
No, Paul Pogba.
Oh, Pogba. Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
I also think Kawhi's going to the Hawks.
I think Pogba's going to Real Madrid.
No, he's wearing he's wearing Atlanta United jerseys. In this picture, he's got two different sets of them: the peach unis and the five stripes. So
you know what? I do like those peach unis.
They're sick. They're fresh. They're all fresh.
Yeah.
So keep it. I think Kawhi's also going to Atlanta. I haven't seen him wear a Hawks jersey yet, but keep an eye on that.
I saw him wear a red jersey from the East. I just assumed that meant Atlanta.
Okay. I got I don't have anything else really to add to Kawhi.
Yeah, that's it.
The other news I read was D'Lo, maybe he's going back to LA?
I've heard about that. I've heard the Suns are targeting him. If he goes back to LA,
you have to take his spine away, right? Mortal Kombat style, you have to take his spine away.
No. If he goes back to LA, first of all, it's a different team, so I don't think the locker room will be a problem. It's almost a completely different team. I think the problem that would happen...
Can I stop you really quick?
Yeah.
I just realized if D'Lo does something problematic on social media, on LeBron's social media, LeBron's going to kill him. LeBron will destroy him.
Yeah.
If he ruins LeBron's social media game in any way... It's over.
Are you even surprised by the guy that reads The Godfather every 3 days?
I just want to see D'Lo like, yo, no one's listening to The Godfather. He's reading it again. And then LeBron sees that on social media. He's just... he's just sitting at the far end of the bench drinking his wine.
D'Lo exposed them and it was like every time LeBron just poses for the picture with The Godfather, I never seen him read a single page. And like videotaped the LeBron like pulling it out, taking a picture, then putting it down.
I want to see that happen. And then LeBron's his reaction response video. LeBron just has a glass of rosé, and he's reading The Godfather in his robe
in a dimly lit room.
And then the caption is,
you just never hear of D'Angelo Russell again. They don't even mention it on the broadcast. It's not even like, where is he? It's just like, oh yeah, he never existed.
The caption is, if you're gonna shoot the king, you best not miss. And then just an emoji with the wine. All right, I want the reunion now. I've talked myself into the reunion.
I think that the Nets are gonna get, if the Nets keep Kyrie and get rid of D'Lo, it's a bad move. It's a bad move.
Yeah, I agree. I'd rather keep D'Angelo Russell than keep the same guys and take on Kyrie.
Well, you know what Kyrie's like. I think this is a very good analogy. Kyrie is like that one girl that like has dated like 6 people in the past like 4 months.
There's nothing wrong with that. We don't we're sex positive. We don't shame.
One of those where you see her and you like hanging out with her. She's pretty cool. You're like, oh yeah, maybe we could. It's like, but no relationship she's ever been in has lasted that long. It always gets destructive at the end. Mm-hmm. It's like there's a reason for that. He's exactly like that. You talk yourself into it. You maybe date for the first couple months. It's real cool. You're having a good time, and then she like is like, yeah, like I don't go on airplanes because I believe the government's controlling us. And you're like, oh no.
Oh no.
Okay, now it makes sense.
Yeah, you date the girl for the month and then the crazy comes out. That's Kyrie. Yeah, I agree with that.
That's what Kyrie is. And then you're just like, man, why did I ever... Like, there were so many red flags. Why didn't I just look?
Kyrie also reminds me of myself when I was like 7 years old and I was fixated on a toy or a video game for like a week. And then I was fixated on the next new toy.
Yeah.
And I also heard another good analogy on Twitter. I don't remember. It was a blue checkmark guy, big source. His analogy was, if you have 1 million bad roommate stories, you're probably the bad roommate.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So,
if you always have a bad roommate story, it's you.
I kind of want to see Kyrie in Brooklyn though. I think he belongs in Brooklyn. I just want to see the Illuminati and the weirdness in Brooklyn.
He's got to change. Like, he can't. We've seen this multiple times. He had a falling out with Deion Waiters. He had a falling out with all the people in the Celtics. He had a falling out with LeBron. He's falling out with everyone. It's like, yeah, he might be great. Oh, he has a falling out with LeVert. Oh, no. You know what I mean? Things like that. Oh, he doesn't like Taurean Prince. He never talks to him. He doesn't mesh well with the locker room guys. It's like...
Yeah, I agree. I want to see him go to like a weird place though. I want to see him go to like a Portland. I want to see him grow out like an afro. He's just like
he would be great for Portland if they already didn't have Damion Lillard.
I'm not saying I necessarily like actually want to see him there. I'm saying just for his personality and the personality of the fans there.
That city would embrace him.
I would love to see it. He grows out like an afro. He has like that little like Superman kind of piece that like the squirrely Q.
Okay.
And he's just playing with that, and he has like his reading glasses on, and that's the thing. He's got his reading glasses on. He shuts the book every time you come in. He's like, "Oh, you found me. I was just reading about the Earth again." Yeah, it's a wonder. The Sahara Desert goes on for miles. The Earth is flat. That's his thing.
What if he had like a modified reading glass with like another spectacle on top of his forehead?
Oh, that's something I can see.
That's for my third eye.
That's something I can definitely see. All right. Do we have anything else? Any other headlines?
Grant Williams called Kyrie out. Said the flat Earth theory, scientifically, not true. And maybe Grant Williams should have gotten into Duke.
Man, I think Grant Williams has proved his worth at Duke. I want to see Grant Williams bring that. Did you ever hear about those story how they always played this card game for Tennessee?
Yeah, do you not know what the game is?
No, I couldn't remember what it was called. I have no idea what the game is either.
Catan.
Whoa, you guys can't see this?
With you right now.
I'm pretty sure Matt was expecting this question. He was expecting it the whole time. He brought the prop out. He had the whole game. He brought out Catan.
Oh, yeah. It was a fantastic game. I love
it. Tennessee played this game like every road trip they had. Admiral Schofield, Jordan Boone, Grant Williams, all drafted in the NBA now. They played it every day. I want to see like Kyrie just get way too into that game with Grant Williams. So maybe Kyrie re-signs just to play with Grant Williams. Maybe that's what he needs. Maybe that's Kyrie needs is Grant Williams.
What I will say is Kyrie, I could already tell Kyrie would be, because you have to trade in that game with other people. Kyrie would be awful to trade with. He would be the guy that's like tries to trade